Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Right guys, don't worry, this is the final rig making video. I know some of you out there are starting to get a bit peeved off with all the rig making videos and no fishing. The reason is, yes, we're in lockdown, but we still can go fishing. But I'm going to respect people and I'm going to do all the videos that I need to do now, like all these ones that most people don't like. I'm going to do them now, so then when I've done them all, and say I'm out fishing, I'm using a pulley rig, and some of you out there don't know how to make the pulley rig. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description to that pulley rig, and also when I made that video, you see, and then up here there'll be like a card which I'll put up now, which will be if you click on that, it'll take you to the video of me making the pulley rig. You know what I mean? So then in the future video, say like I'm fishing on pier. And I say I catch a fish on the pulley rig, and I say, if you want to know how to make this rig, guys, click on this card. You know what I mean? So there, that's the whole purpose of me doing them now. So then all I need to do is just link them above or link them below. You understand? Hopefully you do. But in today's video, I'm going to be making the pulley dropper. And in this rig that you need, I'm going to show you the components now. But also, I'm getting, there's a few people that are starting to hate me kissing. They think I'm kissing or selling out to Trident tackle. I'm not. I'm just, my opinion, I really like the terminal tackle, and I'm going to keep on using them. But in this rig, I'm going to show you. But while I'm making it, I'm going to show you some components that you could trade it for. You know what I mean? Instead of using a terminal link, you could use a swivel or a Gemini clip or something like that. But I'll show you as I'm making it. All right. I'm going to show you the components that you'll need now, alright? Okay, so in this rig, I'm going to be using 2 Termalinks from Trident, the bait clip from Trident, and 3 beads in any colour. It really doesn't matter. And then you'll need one of these. Now, I've made these myself from just normal Gemini clips, okay? These are the Gemini clip with the hook pointing when it comes back up and folds back over again. But you also need it where the eye is facing the same direction as the hook, if you know what I mean. See how it's coming this way, and then the whole of the clip is facing the same direction, you know what I mean? So you need one of them, and you also need it where it bends over. I'm not sure the actual name. It's just Gemini clip of some sort. You just need to do some searching, and then you also need a swivel clipped onto that. And then you also need another swivel, and you'll need hook of choice. So entirely up to you. You can use a pennel, you can use a single, tiny hooks, big hooks, it really doesn't matter, right? But then you also need your rig body, and then, where's it gone? You'll need your hook snood. Now you should always know that I always use the Amnesia 30 pounder for my hook snoods, and for my rig body, it's ASO Classic. ASO, doesn't matter. I know there's a few people that keep on saying, don't pronounce it like that. But that's how I pronounce it, so deal with it. It's ASO Classic, right? For rig size, same thing. Arm length to the shoulder. Snip the bit off. Okay, and then first component you'll need to put on is your Termalink. Right, now, did I put the scissors? Ah, my scissors are in the house. What am I going to use? I have got some scissors. I'll be back in a second when I find some scissors. Right guys, found some scissors. All you need to do is, again, cut the line, if you've got a nice pair of scissors that is. Cut on an angle, like so, and it's got a nice sharp point on the end, okay? And then, as I was saying, you get your Termalink, or you could just use a normal Gemini clip, which is one that looks like that, alright? So, like I say, you don't have to use the Trident stuff, just use a normal Gemini clip, if that's what you have. Tie that on, and then once you get to this point here, put a bit of saliva, tag it in between your teeth, and pull. And if you need to pull tighter, just get some pliers of some sort, grab out of the Termalink or Gemini clip, whatever you use, give it a good pull. Cut the tag end off. These scissors are useless. And then the next component you're going to need is a bead, okay? So there you are. One bead of any type of your choice, and then you're going to need this this contraption. It's a Gemini clip with the eye facing the opposite way with a swivel connected. And then because this clip that you've just tied on, the first clip, that's the bottom where the lead touches, all right, where the lead connects to, you could say. So then what you need to do is you need to have the swivel pointing down with the eye, with that line going through the bottom of the eye first. Okay, so like that, and then just let that go. Put another bead on, and then you're going to need to put the swivel on. It's a single swivel on, and then another bead, and then again, entirely up to you, tourmaline, or this time you could use a swivel. It's entirely up to you. But in my case, I'm just going to use the Trident tourmaline because that's what I like. And like I say, just tie that on with any knot that you use. Once you get to this point, put some lube between your teeth and pull. And again, play the pliers if you need to. The only reason I'm using the pliers today is because my hands are freezing. It is really, really cold in this shed today. Cut the tag end off, and there you go. That there is your rig body made. Alright, so it will look like this. So you'll have tourmaline or Gemini clip, bead, this funny mechanism. Make sure it's on like that. Then you'll need another bead, a swivel and a bead, and then either a swivel or a tourmaline. Okay, the next part you'll need is the brake clip from Trident, or like I say, and you could use an imp, or you could just line it up with an impact lead. But in my case, I'm going to use the brake clip from Trident, which is the Earl brake clip. Once you've got your lead fixed onto it, I've showed you how to do it in a previous video, and there you go, that's it locked in. Alright, now the next part you'll need to do, make sure that's nice and tight. The next part you're going to need is your hook snood. And again, amnesia, £30. Don't cut the snood off yet. Now, the swivel that's connected to this Gemini clip that is running freely up and down your line, you need to tie your hook snood to that, okay, like so. Put the tag end off, and then you'll have that. Okay, now, right, so this way it could get a bit tricky, okay, because you need your main line clipped up to this swivel here. All right, so you've got some pressure. But what you need to do is hook that Gemini clip onto that the tourmaline there or swivel, run it down, make sure it's got a good gap like that, you know what I mean? So look this what you do again. I'll try and explain again. Either you swivel there or the tourmaline, that little hook that's on the Gemini clip, hook it onto there like so. That gap there is way too big, so if you let it run back up again to about what, 3 to 4 inches long, all right, so that swivel will be at the top like so. There, that swivel will be at the top going to your main line, and then you pinch both lines, the hook snood and your rig body together there, run them down to the bottom to where the brake clip is, which is about there, okay, and then you cut it there. Just drop that to the floor. There, cut that there, and then put your hook on. In my case, I'm just gonna put one single Sakuma Manta hook, 4-0 Sakuma Manta, just a one single one. All right, tie that on. Once you've got, give it a bit of lubrication, tag in between your teeth, pull. If you're using the uni knot, That's how you do it. Right, and once you've got that tied on, now, to make it easier, what you could do is get your, that's a rig basically made, right? And then when you've got it hooked up onto your main line, or if you haven't, say like you want to rebait another rig up while you've got one out, if you want to clip this down so then it's ready for net to hook up onto the tripod, or if you want to hook it up to the rod when you bring it in, this is what you could do. So put your bait on your hook, clip your hook into your bait clip like so, so that's nice and locked in there. And then when you get to the top of here, what you need to do is make sure you got your thermalink there or your swivel, hook it onto that hook, and there you go. That there is, I want to make sure that beads down. That there is the pulley dropper rig, okay? And as you can see, nice and streamlined as always. Now, the way it works, when it hits the water, this will pop off like so, and then that there, see how it's rolling down? That will run all the way down to towards the lead. So then it's basically acting like a running ledger, but instead of the lead moving like the up and over was doing, like the lead's not moving. On this one, the hook is moving. So the hook is moving freely, okay? So if a fish comes and takes the bait, if it goes straight and forward, it'll feel the weight of the lead and break the lead free. But then if it goes up, it'll run up like so. It'll bring the little hook line up till it gets to the top of where you've hooked your main line, and then you'll also feel the bite, and it'll also feel the weight of the lead, and it'll hook itself. So it is a decent rig, and it also, like I say, it acts as a pulley rig. Fish brings the lead up and out the snags, and the same way when it gets to this point here, it'll also bring it out. So it is a decent rig because it acts like a running ledger and it acts as a pulley rig. It is a really nice rig. So yeah, that there is the pulley dropper rig. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope some people actually start using this one, because everyone just sticks. I'm just as bad really, because all I use these days is just pulley rigs. But I would like to. I'm going to start using the pulley drop rig a lot more often now, and I hope you guys out there do too. So, if you like this rig, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this rig, and then put in the comments and tell me why you don't like this rig, and the reasons why you don't like. Give me a reason why you don't like this rig, or if you've used it before, and tell me what you've caught with this rig before. All right, let me know down in the comments. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Like I say, this is the last rig making video. So what I'm going to do now off camera, I'm going to make a few more rigs because I'm going out fishing tomorrow morning. So I'll see you on that video. Stay safe. Don't forget, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell. I'll see you next time on a fishing adventure. See you later.